Hi there guys, super excited to present the latest and the greatest from the house of TVS. This is a performance statement. This is the hyper sport scooter that India has been waiting for. This, my friend, is the Ntorq 150 and it's here to change the game and absolutely turn the game upside down because it brings features, specs, performance and versatility unlike any other scooter in and around its class. So what have TVS packed into this super blockbuster, Ntorq, their phenom of a scooter that enjoys a cult following unlike any other, to make it a runaway success right from the word go? We're going to find out in this video. First, it's a walk around. The ride review is going to come later. So this is just a feature spec walk around talking about what all new features or state of the art tech TVS have packed into this to make it an absolute stellar proposition. So let's get started. First is the design. You look at the front panel. It is designed like an arrow is what they say, chiseled, meticulously crafted to perfection. We can call it racecraft, like what they call it for the RRs, but look at the way it has been chiseled like an arrow. The sharpened front section, the panel is perfectly laid out. You have massive 4 LED projectors up front. First scooter to introduce 4 LED projectors, and first scooter in its class to have winglets, and these are functional winglets. These are not there just for the sake of it. Aerodynamic efficiency has been perfectly sorted. Lowest coefficient of drag has been achieved, trying to give it a sharpshooter design language. Optimized airflow and air channeling has been allowed such that it can cut through air much more efficiently and offer higher, greater top speed. And then of course the chiseled bodywork with LED DRLs up front, which come alive once you turn on the ignition, as you can see here. And then of course the front fender is neatly laid out, has a dual panel layer and kind of a beautifully laid out neon color scheme to make it stand out as one of the hottest looking scooters in its class. 12-inch wheels front and rear. You have pedal disc brake, telescopic forks. This is single channel ABS, and one of the first scooters to introduce single channel ABS in its class, and comes with pedal disc. Pedal disc offers better heat dissipation and prolonged braking efficiency as you use it through the course of the day. And then of course single channel ABS to watch your back, and not only that, you also get switchable traction control. Yes, traction control means it prevents excess wheel spin. Even if you give full throttle midway through corner, it prevents excess wheel spin and maintains the right direction of travel through the corner, and helping you cut through corner much more efficiently and safely without the vehicle giving way. So this is switchable traction control, which means you can turn off traction control if you don't want it. Again, adjustable levers. When was the last time you saw adjustable levers on a scooter? That's absolutely amazing. And then of course you also have a neatly integrated parking brake. So this is a beautiful touch here that prevents the scooter from rolling backwards, especially when elderly folks are using this. Not many elderly folks would prefer to use the Ntorq, but you never know, you might have an enthusiast deep down inside. So parking brake prevents the scooter from rolling backwards if you park it on an incline. To release the parking brake, all you need to do is just press the rear brake. Again, now sitting on the scooter and checking the seat and the leg room. Now once you are seated, you can see the leg room is far more well optimized thanks to the scooped out front panel, well carved out front panel. This is the riding posture, fatigue free riding posture. The handlebar is that of a motorcycle. This is not the same headlamp mounted handlebar of a traditional scooter. This is a detached handlebar like that of a motor scooter, and this one has the handlebar of a naked sport bike to give you better agility, better confidence, better front end feel. Further aiding that is the telescopic forks up front, which is absolutely phenomenal. Maybe they can come up with a performance kit which will give them USD forks and Nitrox gas charged suspension at the back, just like the Aerox has a performance kit. Maybe they can work on that, because Ntorq is all about, it's like a scooter that's been built, baptized and brought up on a track. So it is built for the track, built for the kill, built to dominate the segment. Okay, and now the rear view mirrors. The rear view mirrors are neatly laid out. You could have done a better job offering a sharp and edgy, more sleeker design to go with the cutting edge tech and the sharpshooter design language. Again, the TVS branding right over here. Seat is beautifully laid out. Red stitching highlights the sports DNA. Ntorq badging right over here. The color schemes really are vivid and crisp and visually pleasing. You have neatly laid out front, rear foot pegs for the pillion, and then of course the short stubby exhaust, which has a very good exhaust note. I'll just give you the exhaust note in a moment. So that was the exhaust note for you. And talking about the engine, okay, let me just, the engine is a 150cc oil cooled single cylinder fuel injected engine, O3C, oil cooled combustion efficient engine. So that optimizes combustion efficiency for a perfect blend of power and economy, offers 13.2 PS of max power, 14.2 Newton meters of max torque, 14.2 Newton meters of flat torque. So you have flat torque curve, and you also have the IGO assist. Now what does IGO assist mean? So it has an ISG or integrated starter generator that works in tandem between the battery and the motor unit, which saves the energy, conserves the energy, and gives you the boost when you need to perform those quick overtakes while riding through the city streets, urban jungle, or on the highways. So that's another modern marvel that has been included here. You have adequate storage space, you have utility space, you have front hook right over here, you have around 22 liters of storage space deep down here, you can see, and you also have a USB charging socket here. They've given a Type A charging socket. They could have given us a Type C charging socket. This is a new age Gen Z scooter, man. So they could have given a Type C charging socket. Maybe that's saved for later. And this is what you get. You also get an external fuel lid. So external fuel lid for hassle-free fuel filling. Usable grab bars, and the tail lamp is it's an art form in and of itself. The twin tail lamp layout has the signature Ntorq DNA and hallmark element, but it screams performance and the mean character, the badass character lurking underneath. Turn blinkers are neatly laid out. You do get hazard light switch for those who would like to tour on this scooter. Even the turn blinkers have a nice kick-ass touch to them. Now, looking at the speedo console, you can see this is the homepage layout. You have the speedo right over here, rev counter right over here. You have the riding modes here mentioned. This is street mode, and this is the race mode. And here you have the trip details, top speed, lap timing, and all those things. And then getting into the main menu, again here you have the ride mode to choose from, and then you have trip details, trip A, trip B. You can get into trip A. You have all the relevant average speed, trip distance, and all those things recorded for you. Then vehicle control, here you have traction control. You can turn it on or off. Let us turn it on. Then you have connectivity. Again, you have paired devices. Whatever paired devices will show here. Bluetooth connectivity, phone connectivity, audio and phone controls, and turn-by-turn navigation. And you have my vehicle records and the service reminder and all those things here. And display setup, increasing or decreasing the brightness or changing the display theme and other customized settings. So this is the run through or walkthrough of the speedo console of the Ntorq 150. So now talking about the wheels, you get 12-inch wheels front and rear. These are TVS tires. They are supposed to offer good road grip. I'll talk about the handling, the ride quality, the stability, the agility, the thrill factor, the acceleration, everything in my ride impression. This is just an overview. The price will be updated in the description portion. I love the way the panels have been chiseled, meticulously crafted to optimize airflow and aerodynamic efficiency. And I love the neon wheels. You can have a look at that, and of course telescopic forks are there to offer front end feel as well as good ride quality. And then you also have an offset monoshock here, again neatly laid out. Talking about the engine, so you have PVD coated piston rings or lighter pistons for lighter engine construction and to offer enhanced performance. And that's pretty much it. So this and it's an oil cooled engine, O3C engine, as I told you, for optimized combustion efficiency to strike a perfect balance between performance and economy. That's pretty much it. Let's conclude the first look walk around right over here. If you like what you see and want to see more pure automobile content, stay tuned for more action right here at Dino's World. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.